Guys, welcome once again to Creative Effects with Promo. Today, we are going to be talking about intraday trading. As I promised from my previous video, when we were talking about patterns, today we are going to be talking about intraday trading. Now, intraday trading is a very crucial trading, and it lies on cycles. Remember on the first video, I told you that PTMM lies on levels, cycles, etc. So this one falls on cycles. So we have what we call an intraday cycle. We have what we call an intraday cycle. So in general, what we're simply saying is that there is a certain way that the market moves on a particular day. There is a certain way that the market moves in a single day. So that is what we want to find out, that how does the market move in a single day? Now, I want you to remember that last time I drew a cycle right here. Last time I drew a cycle right here that was like this. So the same cycle, we are going to use it when dealing with intraday trading. What I want you to understand is that intraday trading is done on M15 time frame, and intraday trading lasts for a single day. Though you can hold for as many days as you want, but that won't be an intraday trading anymore. Intraday trading simply entails that you collect maybe your 20 pips, 50 pips, 30 pips, you get your entry, you collect your pips, and then you are done for the day. That's all about intraday trading, and it is best done on M15 time frame. So basically, that's all about intraday trading. So now, there is a certain cycle that the market follows, which is exactly as I have drawn right on top there, This is the cycle that the market follows. Now, the difference is we are now dealing with 1 day. So if we are dealing with 1 day, we now have what we call market sessions. 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 So market sessions in general, we are talking of sessions on how they control the market. Because remember, the market cannot be controlled by the same guys for 24/7. They will actually get tired, So the market is controlled by the Asian guys. The market is controlled by the London guys. The market is controlled by the New York guys. So these are the people that control the market. And the Asian guys, normally they start at beginning of the day and end around 8 a.m. in the morning. And this is Zimbabwean time. The London guys, normally they start around 8:30 and end around 14:30 thereabout. Then the New York guys, they start controlling the market. Around say 3, and then they end around 10 in the evening. So these times, they differ according to brokers, they differ according to time zones. And even if you check your books, they were written so different. There isn't even any book that writes the same times like the other books. So I've given you these because those are the times that I use. So in actual fact, we are saying that the market, there is a template that I'm going to give you. So you realize that there is the first blue box, which is what we call the Asian session. Then there is the blue box that appears the following day again. It is still called the Asian session because every day we need to start with the Asian session. That's why we started with 12 to 8 a.m. right there. So after we are done, then we have what we call the London session. We have what we call the London session beginning somewhere there. And then the London session trends. So in general, we are saying that after we are done with the market right there, the Asian session, the London session will start to trend upwards, form the high of the day. After forming the high of the day, remember when we are talking about M15, we are talking of the high of the day. So when it has formed the high of the day, the market then trends downwards. The market then trends downwards until the New York session, and then the market will start to reverse. After the market reverse, and then it ends the day in what? In consolidation, which is the Asian, and we begin the new day. So this is basically what we believe about intraday cycles. So you find that on Asian, we have pairs such as NZD, JPY, odd. Then when we go to London, you'll find that we have pairs such as GBP, Euro. You go to New York, you find that they are pairs such as USD, CAD. So even if you check the countries of these pairs, you'll find that it's according to the continents, where the continents are. So we are saying that these pairs move best in their sessions. We are saying these pairs move best in their sessions. So that's in general what we are saying. So now we are not really saying that you can't trade the London pair on Asian session. You can't trade the New York pair on London session. No, if you see a setup, you trade. But we are simply saying that they most times best react on their session times. They most times best react on their session times. So that is it in general. So this is what basically happens on a single day. This is basically what happens on a single day. So this is what then we call the LOD. We now call it the LOD, meaning the law of the day. Then these are what we call the three pushes. They are what we call the three pushes. They are what we call the three pushes downside. Sometimes these pushes are not clear, sometimes they are clear, but that's in general what we call the three pushes. So this is exactly what we mean about intraday trading. Now, on intraday trading, there are many different variations. This is one of the variations that I've shown you. There are many different variations. So there are variations whereby we are saying the market first it trends upwards and then goes down and end the day. Then there are cases whereby the market does not trend upward, it just maintains the low of that particular day. It maintains the high of that particular day and trend downwards. There are other, there's the last variation whereby we're saying the market respects the high of that particular day and trend downwards. Even if it's from the W, it's still the same thing. Even if it's from the W, it's still the same thing. The market just trends upwards. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. You get it? So now this one is what we call type 1. This one is what we call type 2. This one is what we call type 3. So you are going to see them more often when we go to some of the types of trades when we go forward with our PTMM. So you see them, they will be so different, but then we expect these three. Now, there are variations in this form. There are variations in this form. There are variations in that sometimes the market can decide to do this and then go the intended direction. So this is what we call the trap move. Remember the trap moves we were talking about previously there. This is what we call the trap move. Some can fall for this and expect something like this. Some can fall for this buy and then they are taken out with this sell. And after the market has formed the low of the day, it then trends away from them. So they are so different variations, you can't finish them. They are so different, you can't finish them. There are other variations whereby the market can just consolidate throughout the day. Sometimes the market can start by forming the low of the day, then go and form the high of the day, and then end the day in consolidation the following day. It goes down. You get the point. So these are different variations. So you are going to know what the market maker wants to do, but you have to know that there are only three variations, even if they will come with different shapes, a stop hand, high, low, etc., etc. But those variations will always be in three forms. Please get that right. So the first one, which we dealt with, this one was the first type. There is also this second type. There is also this third type. So these are the market variations. I hope this makes sense, guys. These are the market variations. So once we know these market variations, we automatically know where the market will go to next. We automatically know where the market will go to next. Right, still on the same note, I would want you, I would want to go with you to our charts. Then I can show you. Remember, I said that we deal with M15 time frame. I said we'll deal with M15 time frame. Right, look at that. We have the Asian session. We have the Asian session right there. We have the Asian session right there. Then we have the low of the day being shown by first leg, second leg. This happened yesterday. There we go. After we have trapped people, the market trends upwards. Look at that M right there. Look at that M right there. That M is there to trap people. That M is there to trap people because we know that the market is supposed to go in the upward direction. So we don't fall for that. We wait for the second, leg. We wait for the second leg. You will see from our next video when we start to talk about market entries, how we actually enter on intraday.